In today's video, we're going to be looking at problem 125, valid palindrome. So this is another great two-pointer problem. Let's jump right to it. The 3 steps to solving any problem are 1. Understand, 2. Visualize, and 3. Implement. Let's understand it. A phrase is a palindrome if, after converting all uppercase letters into lowercase letters and removing all non-alphanumeric characters, it reads the same forward and backward. Alphanumeric characters include letters and numbers. Given a string S, return true if it is a palindrome or false otherwise. I think it's pretty straightforward. We just want alphanumeric, letters and numbers. Let's look at, and then some constraints are just the length is up to 2 times 105, and all the characters are ASCII, which is what your with our keyboards will be typing anyways. So example 1, a man, a plant, a canal, Panama. So what you want to do, the first step is just busy work of removing anything that's not a letter or a number. And once you're at that point, we need to figure out if it's a palindrome. So palindrome, we have to keep comparing the left side and the right side, making sure that all the letters are the same. So let me just set this up for us. Split that, give me the result. Oops, sorry. Okay, let's just fill that in. Okay, so we have a man, a plant, a canal, Panama, just the letters. So the way two pointers can solve this is that we have an iterator I, an iterator J, so those are the 2 points, and we just want to move them in contrary direction. So A and A are the same, move it down 1, move I up 1, still palindrome, decrease that, yep, still good. And I'll just move these along. Still good. And finally, we see that they converge on 1 letter, at which point, C is obviously the same as C, so this is a palindrome. Let's look at this next one. Race a car. So the same process, we have our 2 pointers, our 2 iterators, so R and R, we're good. Let's move it down 1, still good. Move J down 1, I up 1, this is good. And then J down 1, I up 1. And here we see that they're not the same. E and A are not the same, so that's why this is false. So now that we visualize this, let's implement a solution. The first step is, this is the busy work where we need to just get rid of anything that's not a letter or a number and make it all lowercase. So if you know a regex, you could probably solve this really quickly. I'm gonna do a slightly longer approach, but still one-liner. So maybe letters equals s dot split. So we want to convert this into what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna convert it into an array, get rid of everything that's not a number or letter, join that back together, and make that lowercase, and we should be good to implement our iterator, our 2-pointer. So split. So we have our array, and then we have our letter, and let's see if so this is just a very simple regex. So we want to filter and make sure that it's it matches that regex, and then we want to join it again, and finally we want to make everything lowercase. But let me just log this to make sure we did in fact, yeah, it looks good. Example cases, yeah, okay, so we have our letters. So now we just have to do our 2-pointer. So let I, left side, let J equals letters length -1, right side, while I is less than J. So we don't want our the 2 pointers to intersect. And the reason we're not doing less than or equals to is, either way will work, but it's kind of redundant. So let's just leave out the less than or equals to and just make it less than. And then if letters I does not equals letters J, this is like the race a car situation where we had E and A. And then otherwise, if we didn't get a false, let's move I up 1 and J down 1. And then if nothing happened, everyone's happy, we return true. So we pass these, submit it, and we're done. Thanks for your time. Bye.